Kelly here. Hey, so we talk outfield drills here now. You know, obviously we talk first steps. You hear a lot of the infielders talk about the first steps, the importance of it. Us too. Our first steps are key value. You hear a lot of coaches say, hey, first step back, because a lot of times our momentum's coming in. So I kind of just want to talk about that a little bit of that first step here. So I always like to tell our guys, you know, pick a line here and kind of review this over and go over with them and get their feedback from it. So if I'm on this line in a good athletic stance and I'm reacting to that baseball, right? Okay, a lot of times it's us outfielders, especially those ones right at you, what's our first step? You see that false step coming forward and then going back, right? So we just probably already lost about 3 feet. So picture if somebody was racing against me, they're right next to me, and we said the first one to go 20 yards behind me. If my first step was in to go back, and the guy next to me was going straight back, think about how much ground he's already covered. He's probably already 3 feet where I have to catch up to him. So when we're talking about covering gaps, being quick as outfielders, you hear us say that a lot, that first step's key. So what we do is we find the line, okay, and that's our teaching cue here to know when we go straight back, am I on the line or am I in front of it? So if you notice, I did a hop step back. You know, a lot of guys too will just go straight drop step. Preference, whatever you feel the quickest on, go that way. Now, the most important part is that what? We're not going in before we go back, or we're not, you know, going out in front. You're just losing so much space to where, you know, those diving catches you just missed, those balls off the top of the glove, that could be the difference in our drop steps. When we're working here, you know, and we can go really any speed we want, you know, start a little slower, get your footwork down, and then build into it. We don't have to go very far, you know, 3 steps. You know, so you can get this done in your basement. We're here, boom, okay? 3 hard steps, I'm back in. I'm gonna drop step the other way now. Boom, where am I at? You know, so when we start getting back in the line, once again, we can go here too. Whatever you're most comfortable with, as long as you're not going 4 before you go back. Because once again, you hear that say that a lot as coaches, first step back. So, if you do have that partner, if you have that space, you know, we talked about drop steps, having that first step, the first important quick step. You know, we talked about angles and stuff. So when we start talking angles, we get in there. A lot of times we see this drop step here and a ball kind of back there. We're getting this little wide angle around to get to the ball. But we got to go straight lines, right? We're working behind it to get straight lines so we get a momentum. So we want to drop step out so we can get around the baseball. And once again, we don't have to go that 30, 40, you know, maybe even 100 feet in a game, cover that distance, you know, to go get a ball. We're just working on that first step, that footwork, because those first 3 steps are key. You know, we're dropping down, we're going. Okay, so if I have my partner and they're throwing to me, all right, if I'm at my partner, I'm just working on my drop steps, I'm getting around, I'm catching baseball with my bare hand with the tennis ball. So going back to our drill purpose here, so if I have a partner, or mom, dad, brother, sister can help me throw here, once again, I'm always trying to find that line so we can eliminate that false step. So when I'm here, my partner's going to say go. I'm going to work on my drop step to get around ball so I can really square those shoulders up and work around that, get that good angle, that first drop step. Now, one thing, once again, we just don't want to come across and our momentum going this way to catch a baseball, because then we're going to have to break down our feet, take a lot of extra steps, and that's just going to delay us getting that ball in. So when we're working these drills, work both ways. You know, don't go to the next one. Catch 5 in a row. Really feel trust your footwork there. Once you start trusting your footwork, switch sides. Then we can start progressing, climbing a ladder, and getting a glove, using a ball. But use this tennis ball. It's the best cue to keep teaching you to catch it at its highest point, softening the hands so that ball is in there.